Welcome to our online public consultation for the proposed redevelopment of Orchard Cottage, Kiln Road, Ashford. Ashford Borough Council's Housing Development and Regeneration team have designed a new housing development on behalf of the Council's housing service, providing 14 general needs dwellings for affordable rent. This presentation has been put together to help you to understand the initial proposals, and we would like to hear your views. Ashford Borough Council acquired the site in December 2019. The two-storey detached cottage that previously occupied the site was demolished in 2020, having suffered extensive fire damage. The remaining Aquos barn has been identified as an opportunistic roost for two species of bat and would be demolished under licence from Natural England as part of the redevelopment of the site. Being located in an established residential area, the site has excellent access to transport networks and local facilities, and it is therefore considered highly suited to residential development. The 0.38 hectare site lies in a residential area of Kennington, fronting onto Kiln Road to the southwest and Towers View to the northwest. Surrounding properties are a mix of 1 and 2-storey detached, semi-detached and terraced houses and flats. The majority of dwellings appear to have been constructed in the 1970s, with several houses along Grosvenor Road dating back to the early 1900s. There's also a convenience store and takeaway food outlet located on Kiln Road, directly opposite the site. Buildings are generally constructed of buff and brown or red brick with pitched tiled roofs and some tile hanging. There's a significant downhill slope of approximately 4.1 metres north to south across the site and 2.1 metres west to east. Large portions of the site are undeveloped and given to trees, hedgerows, dense undergrowth and grass, in contrast with the surrounding moderately built-up area. A number of mature trees line the northeast and southeast boundaries. The proposed scheme comprises a mix of 4 one-bedroom bungalows, 5 two-bedroom houses and 5 three-bedroom houses, all for affordable rent. 2 terraces of 2-storey townhouses complete the street scenes on Kiln Road and Towers View. A row of bungalows is tucked away further back within the site behind a private parking area with a car barn, backing on to existing bungalows at Tyler's Walk. The building frontages are characterised by a series of gables which are staggered, reflecting the form of the existing buildings adjacent to the site, and stepped to follow the slope of the site. All units will be dual or triple aspect with many windows full height to maximise natural light and views out. Good quality buff and brown multi-bricks are proposed for the new development. Soldier cores banding and areas of textured brickwork will be introduced to break up and add visual interest to the elevations. Inset porches and generous window reveals will add further relief and shadow. Other materials will include artificial slate pitched roofs, single-ply membrane small flat roof areas, and grey, beige polyester powder-coated aluminium windows, parapet copings and rainwater goods. The car barn will be finished with dark grey stained weatherboarding above a brick plinth. Boundary treatments will include brick walls, pressure-treated timber closeboard fencing and black polyester powder-coated galvanised steel railings. Buildings will be surrounded by a variety of areas of soft landscaping, incorporating raised planters, trees and climbing plants on wall-mounted trellises within both fully enclosed private gardens and communal areas. Additional native hedge and tree planting along the north-east and south-east boundaries will reinforce the existing planting along these margins and form part of the ecological mitigation and enhancement strategy, while screening the development from the existing adjacent dwellings. Further tree planting along the road frontages will break up the parking and soften the visual impact of the development on the street scene. All existing trees within and immediately bordering the site have been classified as being either suitable for retention but of low quality, or of being in such a condition that they are unsuitable for retention. The trees and vegetation groups within the site will be removed to make way for the development, and several have already been removed during demolition of the cottage. Trees along the north-east and south-east site boundaries will be retained, with the exception of a group very close to the existing bungalows at Tyler's Walk and a further group alongside the proposed parking area. "24 parking spaces will be provided, which equates to 2 spaces per 2 or 3 bedroom house, plus 1 space per 1 bedroom bungalow. A flexible resource of on-street parking will be available to visitors. Parking for the houses will be in the form of private on-plot bays. Those for the bungalows will be within a private shared parking court, along with a further 3 bays as second spaces for the central 2-bedroom terraced houses. Parking areas will be broken up with trees and areas of soft landscaping, both within the parking court and along Kiln Road and Towers View. The site supports a low population of slowworm, and therefore an ecological buffer zone will be created along the north-east and south-east boundaries to act as a receptor area for displaced reptiles. In addition, the Aquas barn is being used as an opportunistic roost by both brown long-eared and serratin bats. A mitigation strategy for the loss of the barn will therefore be implemented, comprising tree-mounted bat boxes, a sensitive lighting scheme, a car barn with integral bat roosting opportunities, and native hedge and tree planting. Thank you for taking the time to view our online consultation. We hope you found it informative, and we invite you to complete the questionnaire on the website so that we can hear your views on the proposals for the site and respond to any questions that you may have. Should the proposed development progress to a formal planning application, you will have a further opportunity to comment on the designs at that stage.